Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be talking to you about a project that I've been using for a long time. I really do think they are one of the best projects out there for earning rewards on your coins. It's just they're not a DeFi project. They're not a play to earn project. They are what is called a CeFi project, and that is the Celsius network. Now, the Celsius network is led by Alex Mashinsky. He's one of the inventors of the VoIP telecommunications that kind of revolutionized that field. Some people will claim that he was not, but he definitely was part of that. And now he is working on what he calls FOIP, which is the Financial Over Internet Protocol. And the reason why he has coined that term is because he understands that the banks are not your friend anymore. They are not issuing you good returns in your savings account. They are issuing you no returns on your checking account. And they are usually charging you fees for certain things you want to do within your bank if you do not have one of the better banks or hold minimum balances. Well, none of this kind of stuff exists in the Celsius network. They are a zero fee platform. That is right, zero fees. If there's ever a fee at all when you're putting money in and out of Celsius, it's because the coin network has a fee like Ethereum, not because Celsius has a fee. And when you put ETH on Celsius and you want to take it out, well, they'll pay that ETH fee for you and give you exactly how much ETH you take out. That means if you take out one ETH out of Celsius, you get one ETH. And they cover the fees. And this is one of the reasons why they've been pushing to move us into a world with the Celsius X platform, with decentralized bridges. They've gone out to the Polygon platform, and their token is now over there as well, because they do understand that the Ethereum fees are a problem for users, and they are not allowing everyone to join their platform and really start to revolutionize the way that they control their finances. Because financial freedom is something that not a lot of people can understand. And how do you get to financial freedom? It's not just by being wealthy or getting a lot of money. It's by understanding the way the financial system works and making that money work for you in the correct way. You don't just want to get a lot of money and spend it. You want to get a lot of money, get the right kind of assets, use those assets to take loans. And I'm not a financial advisor, so make sure you talk to one if you want to truly understand this. But the idea here is always going to be to protect yourself and protect your assets and just grow them and grow them over time. And they are going to help you do that. Now, what kind of percentages can you earn on Celsius? These might not blow you away, but do understand that this is not some brand new DeFi project with a few $100,000 in it or $10 million in it with a team that you don't know. This is a licensed project out there in the world with over $19 billion in assets. And so you're earning 7% on your stable coins. And then you earn more if you will earn it in their Celsius token, which is a utility token for the platform. And we're going to go over that token in just a moment so you can understand it. But you do earn more if you go ahead and decide to earn in that token. So then you're earning closer to 9 or 10% on your stable coins, but you are earning Cell token instead of more stable coins. They actually have a gold token, the PAX gold token. So you can actually, if you're someone who likes gold, hold digital gold on their platform and earn a APY on that gold. You can't do that with regular gold. So they have even improved gold. And they have a handful of other tokens. It has took them a few years to build up this really big portfolio of this. And I wasn't really talking a lot about Celsius in the past or all the time because not a lot of people wanted to go through the Ethereum platform to get funds into Celsius. But now you can go through the Polygon network, and that changes the ballpark a lot because it allows smaller users to talk about using the platform and not having to worry about the Ethereum fees. Then once you get money into the Celsius platform, they have a swapping platform now. So you want to get DOT, but you don't want to have to set up a DOT wallet and you can still earn the 9% you can earn on DOT. Well, take some USDC on Polygon, transfer it into Celsius, and then swap it into DOT. No fees for swapping into DOT within their platform. That's right, Celsius never charges you any fees. They will do that swap for you for free. The reason they can do that swap for you for free is because they have a system that was built differently, and they are able to do this within their own ecosystem, and it is truly amazing to see. You can look any platform out there, even the ones that say they are very cheap, and even the ones that make it look like you're going to get a better price for a coin. If you do the same swap on Celsius, you just end up getting more coins. Why do you end up getting more coins? Because there's no hidden fees. There's no spread fees. There's none of the kind of tricks that are played on Coinbase or Binance that all of a sudden make you think like, I could have swore I should have got maybe 0.2 more tokens, but I didn't. oh well, the price must have moved a little bit when I did my change. No, there's hidden fees within the platform that they don't always explain to you, and you didn't take the time to read. But if you trade on Celsius, you will get the most coins for your dollar every single time. Now, it is not a day trading platform. Because they do this for people, they're not looking to let you trade in and out of things all day, and if you try to do that, you can get the swap ability taken away from you. But if you just want to get DOT, you want to get AVAX, you want to get Matic, Luna, any of these Sol, any of these other tokens, you want to start earning a reward for holding them, they are a one-stop shop to come in, bring in your USDC that you've got on the Polygon network, swap into any of these other tokens, and start earning these good rates. So because of that, it is just pretty amazing. Now, the other thing I want to talk about really quickly is their promos, because they do have a very good promo system. So I'll move this over here. When you first join the platform, if you sign up with a friend's link and are willing to deposit at least $400, you'll get $50 and your friend will get $50. This is what they do instead of putting their name on billboards or getting Super Bowl commercials, right? They are not spending that kind of money on that. Instead, they have a portion of their funds that they earn that they set aside for this special bonus. Now, if $400 is more than you're willing to invest, then you can go ahead and sign up with a friend's link and use the Hold 10 platform. This is put $100 in and get $10 for free. If you can't do that, then you can just sign up for an account. They're completely free. Go through the motions and start dollar cost averaging in until you are starting to see yourself earning some more money on this platform. It is designed for people who can start hopefully with at least $100, and I would also hope that you could do at least the $400. Now, these are only first-time uses, and you will see here that if you don't sign up with a friend's account, you can then use the Hold 50. So if you don't want to use my referral link and you just want to sign up on your own, you can put in the Hold 50 promo and get the exact same bonus for $400, getting you $50 in BTC. I have to admit, those of us that talk about sell don't love this promo because it can't be used with the referral link, but they are the same thing. So if you are thinking about signing up and you use my link, thank you very much. It'll be in the description below, but don't worry about it if you don't want to. You can always come here and use these special first-time deposit promos. And as you can see, they do have some here if you are a user with bigger funds, where if you did the friend referral code, you would get the 50, and then for your first deposit, you could do like a Hold 500. Now, they do have a promo going on for Cell right now. This is what they are calling the Year of the Cell token. So we're going to get into that token and what it is and how it is used within the platform. And they are really, really trying to drive more utility into their utility token. And because of that, they are doing a promo right now for anybody that brings in at least $1,000 of Cell token into their account. You can get $100. You can get a $10,000 deposit, gets you $750. This is in Cell. And $100,000 would get you $5,000. Now, obviously, they have these advertisements out there because, like I said, they hold $19 billion in assets. They get looked at by a very large players in the market who are looking to bring over very large amounts of money, but they try to do promos for us too because they don't care how much money you have. They're going to offer you promos. They're going to offer you the same amount of returns for your money that you have within their platform. They're going to offer you loans at the exact same terms. They will treat you the exact same for depositing that $100 as they do the guys for the $100,000 when it comes to access to their services. You won't pay any fees. You will be able to swap for free. You will be able to take loans and not pay APRs at only like 1%. Given if you only have $100 in there, you're not going to qualify for a very big loan. They also, because they recently added AVAX and Luna, if you were looking to get a pretty decent return on those tokens, you could bring them over to the platform and get a nice bonus to start. So it also would be a way for you to maybe diversify your AVAX and Luna holdings, or if you're somebody who all of a sudden has a lot of money in AVA and Luna, you could make a deposit into the platform, put your tokens in, get a chunk of tokens for free, and then take a loan out against those tokens while they are on the platform. And that would allow you to access some additional funds to go out into the marketplace and buy something else. And also, when you take that loan, you could take it in USDC and you could swap it right on their platform with no fees into any of the other cryptocurrencies that they hold. If we look at the different cryptocurrencies again, there's many, many high quality projects on here, and they are adding more all the time. Now let's talk about the cell token. What is the cell token? Well, the cell token is a utility token that has a very interesting flywheel for the way that it can drive value. Now, this is not like your typical farming platform coin. You don't farm the cell token. It's not inflating every single day. It's not inflating X amount per block. No, it's an ERC20 or a Polygon token at this point, and every single cell token that is going to exist has already been minted, and they were held by the Celsius community. They used to give them out to people when they first signed up. You got one cell token. They don't do that anymore, but it has to do with the fact that they believe while their token to them is a utility token, has not been given the okay by the SEC, so they are holding back from issuing it to anybody in the US because they don't want to run into any problems, as they are now a US based company headquartered in New York. They used to be in London, but they moved over to New York recently. Now, what is holding the cell token allow you to do? It allows you to earn bonus rewards on your tokens, and it allows you to get discounts on your loans. So Celsius has a loan model where if you, let's say you're holding $1,000 in Bitcoin, you can take loans out and you will have an interest rate that is based on the amount that you take. They usually allow you to go up to about 50% only. I think maybe on certain assets you can go to 75%, but it really depends on how much you want to borrow, and the interest rates will vary. But let's say you are holding $1,000 in Bitcoin. You decided to take out a $250 loan against that Bitcoin, and they would charge you a very low APR, usually around 1% for that loan, because it's a 4-to-1 value. If you went to a half, if you wanted to borrow $500, now it's a half, not a 4-to-1, but a 2-to-1, your asset to how much you're borrowing, then your loan is going to be a little bit higher than 1%. But you can get a loan interest discount of 5% right away. And then if you have one cell token, you can get a 5% bonus and a 10% bonus in rewards. If you are holding at least 10% of your assets, in the 10 to 15% of your total assets on the platform in cell token, or 1,000 cell tokens. So this would be if you are a higher network. This would be about $3,000. So if you're a smaller, let's say if you had $8,000 on the platform, you could have 1,000 cell and you'd be okay, or 1,000 cell would cover you for a bit more. But the idea is, if you had like a lot of USDC, you could go ahead and just get 1,000 cell and you'd still be in silver. Even though you had $100,000 in USDC, you'd still be a silver person that could access these rewards. That's what these balances are for. But if you're a smaller individual, then you can play the game of just holding 10 or 15 or 25% of your assets in the cell token. Now, should you do that, right? What happens with most cell tokens? And here you can see the top holders. So you got the Celsius people hold the most, Alex holds the less, then you got the politician and LE, and then you got some users here that they don't really explain, but they are holding a decent amount of the tokens. Now, the cell token is deflationary. That's the first thing I'll mention, because the team, as you can see, holds a lot of tokens. They use these as on their balance sheet, and you can buy these OTC from them if you want to go ahead and buy these tokens. Then the way the platform works is that if you are accredited or outside the US, you can earn in cell token. If not, it would just do this for people who are earning in general. But the idea is we deposit our coins. They lend out the coins. They collect interest on those coins. They take a percentage of that interest and they buy the cell token to pay out to the customers who are earning in cell. You're earning in cell either by depositing the cell token, which can be bought on the Polygon network or the Ethereum Uniswap network, or you're earning Bitcoin on Bitcoin or ETH on ETH, right? So they're going to earn that yield, and they're going to increase your balances. Now, how much cell they're going to buy is based on how many people have deposited cell and how many people are earning in cell. But overall, everybody's balances are going to increase because they collect that interest, and the customers, we keep earning yield. They keep lending out the coins. They keep earning interest on the coins. They keep buying more cell. They keep giving it to us. We keep earning more. As you can see, it just goes in a circle, and this is how they make their money and how our balances continue to grow. Now, they are a big institutional players lending out very large amounts of money, so that is why their interest rates might seem a little bit low. I will tell you that they are variable and they are based on the marketplace. When things were just popping off in crypto, they were paying 15% on stable coins. Now things have mellowed out a little bit, so we're back down to about 7%. That's about as low as I've ever seen them on their platform. They've been in the 8s, they've been in the 9s, and like I said, they've been up in the 15s. Now, if things got really, really bad in the financial market, maybe we'd see less than 7%, but they are upfront with us that they are going to pay us the most that they can. A majority of the money they earn goes back to us because that is the way they are. Now, the Celsius X platform is how they went ahead and jumped out into the world of DeFi. Now, they're starting off by basically making a platform that aims to be a decentralized bridge by using a proof of reserves that are wrapped tokens. They're CX tokens on the Polygon network, as you can see. So they have the Polygon symbol here, ADA on the Polygon network, ADA on Ethereum, and ADA on the ADA chain. So now they can bridge assets between the Cardano chain all the way over here to the Polygon chain, and they can move these tokens around with no fees because they have these tokens on every single chain. So they're creating a decentralized bridge where they're going to be able to let people swap token for token, and eventually token for token, ADA to ETH, and across multiple chains. Now, this project is just getting started. Their first project that they launched on was onto Polygon, but they do plan to be on multiple chains. As you can see here, they have Doge, and then Doge wrapped into Ethereum, and Doge wrapped into Polygon, and they're able to go ahead and move these tokens around back and forth without any fees within their decentralized bridge. Now, this is something that is going to be groundbreaking for the ability for people to safely move tokens back and forth between networks. Now, this is one of the ideas that Alex has talked about, that even Vitalik has admitted that the problem with bridges are the major security concern of the multiple chain idea of our future, and Celsius is aiming to really, really solve that by being a billion-dollar company who's going to go ahead and build the infrastructure that is needed for a multi-chain world, because they believe we are headed to a multi-chain world. Not everything can live on Ethereum. Certain chains are going to become niche for certain things, and we've already seen that with the way that things are kind of working out, as more of the play to earn world has moved away from Ethereum because of fees, and it now is living on chains like Polygon or Binance Smart Chain, or over on the Wax ecosystem. There's lots of different chains where they are going, but not a lot of them are opening up on Ethereum. Even Gala is moving away from it. So this is why they've decided to build the Celsius X platform. Now, with that, they got their first ability for you to take part in supporting them and do what we are a little bit more used to in the degan farming world, and that's farm coins over here on QuickSwap. So QuickSwap now has the ability for you to stake your CX ADA ETH and CX ETH, and you're able to buy these tokens on the QuickSwap platform. You're able to do the Doge with CX ETH, and you're able to do ETH with ETH. And so you can do ETH on ETH and earn, they're at 18% per day, roughly. You can get 100%, not per day, per year. This is APY, not AP day. 100% APY on Doge and ETH, and then there's Cardano and ETH that you compare, and you can earn a 74% return. Now, obviously, you do have to understand liquidity providing, and if you don't know anything about it, you'll want to look into it. There's a thing called impermanent loss, where basically if you put in $1,000 into one of these pools and Ethereum went down a whole bunch, you would end up losing money on what you have in there, and it might not this 74% might not cover it, or that you might not really be earning 74%. You might be only earning 10 or 20 or 30% if these assets don't hold their value. Now, Cardano and Ethereum are pretty premium assets. I'd even say Doge and Ethereum are interesting. I don't know if Doge would be premium, but it definitely pumps. And then you have Ethereum and Ethereum, which basically just is, if you believe in Ethereum, you can put it in here and be earning 18% a day. Of course, you are paid out in Matic and DQuick tokens, so that is something you'll have to go ahead and decide. Do you want to, turn those tokens into more of the these tokens? Do you want to move them into stable coins? You'll have to decide your own thing that you want to do with these tokens. So I hope that kind of give you guys a little bit of an idea of the Celsius network and who they are and what they are. I'm going to be doing more videos on Celsius in the coming future. I have been waiting for them to become a better platform before I talked about them a little more. Really, they've changed and become just so much better in the last few months because they added on their token into the Polygon network. You can make deposits now in USDC from Polygon with almost no fees into their platform. You can then swap with no fees whatsoever. You can get the most coins for your swaps because they always are going to give you the best spreads. And if you want to turn USDC into ETH or ADA or SOL or any of the tokens that they have, you're going to get more SOL, more ETH, more ADA when you make that buy. And then you're going to start to earn rewards on it immediately without having to move it anywhere else. And then if it goes up a whole bunch and you want to go ahead and take some money out of that newfound wealth, you can take a loan out just like the wealthiest, richest people in the world do, instead of going and selling that asset and having to pay your taxes. I'm not a tax advisor. Make sure that this is the way things work for you if you're going to be using it, but that's the way it works for a majority of the world. You can take a loan against an asset and you do not have to pay taxes as if you had sold that asset. So thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I will talk to you again later. Bye.